Hello, I'm Jenny Ford and welcome to my library. I'm a chaotic neutral mechanical engineer who's really into permaculture and wants to talk about books. So let's talk about books. Today, I am celebrating 700 subscribers! I'm kicking off a 7-video series to celebrate 700 subscribers. I am going to read 7 books in 7 days. Today is day 1, and I hope you join me in this vlog where I'm gonna read a book. Oh, I just had a sip of black tea and it went straight real hot into my chest. What's going on today? I have to admit, I'm filming ahead of schedule so that I have a good 7 days where I have availability to read pretty much all day. I am on vacation, but it's just time off of work. I'm not like, you know, going on vacation. Today, I would like to read The Pearl by John Steinbeck. This is actually on my TBR, and I got it in from the library. It's my only current library rental. What a really big thumping. Let me show you what that is. It's the kitten owl. Can you see him? There he is. There he is. This is what he's eating all of the time. By the way, I have to scare him away from eating those things. Do you see these cute little babies sitting ass to ass on the couch? I just thought I would need to explain the ruckus that is happening at my feet. So I thought I would explain the plan today. I'm going to fold my laundry and I'm going to listen to The Pearl. And this will be the second time that I've read The Pearl. I read it when I was in middle school, I think. And I don't remember it really at all. I just remember it being like very emotional. Time to fold laundry, time to listen to The Pearl. So let's go. Hey, don't eat my sock. Ow! Oh, that stunk. Hey, sorry I'm so dark. Despite the background, it's actually quite a dark day today. Of course, we have a visitor. Anyway, I am about 1/3, or I guess exactly 1/3 through The Pearl. And it is funny. I am remembering parts of this because I read it, I think maybe like 8th grade. It is kind of coming back to me. I am enjoying it. It definitely has a similar vibe as The Old Man and the Sea. I don't know, there's something about it that feels very like, the way it's told, I don't know, there's just something about it that's very reminiscent of The Old Man and the Sea. The laundry is folded and put away, and now I am going to trim the bottom of my hair and take a shower, and then I'll put on some clothes and, you know, go about my day. Our yard looks so glum. Christmas time. Hooah.
Hooah! Hooah! Hanging lemons! You want a paper?
So fucking short.
I got it. I could get it.
This is how somebody dies in the oven.
Is it?
No.
I don't think we have enough stairs to be almond.
She cute.
She cute.
She kinda a
She
little
kinda crooked.
tilted. She kinda a little tilted.
She kind of crooked.
She cute though, right?
She cute. Yeah. That's nice.
I just finished a load of dishes and I just finished reading The Pearl. It is a horribly tragic story. the premise is basically it's like if a really poor family won the lottery and had like a lot of people after them because everybody knew that they won the lottery. It's basically that premise. Oh, it is just so deeply tragic. Also, sorry, I'm very orange right now. I can show you why. And it's because it's exceedingly dark. It's a very gloomy day today. That was very good. I have to say, I love the way that John Steinbeck describes nature. There's this description of the little place where water is in an otherwise very arid place, and just the description of all of the animals and all of the plants that find themselves there, I thought was very beautiful. There's this repeated God or gods, like, I don't know, like thank God or gods, or pray to God or the gods. Like that is said fairly frequently. And it's really interesting because we have this indigenousness battling the like Catholic faith in people who are fairly indigenous and also colonized by Spain. So I thought that was really interesting. Let me actually look up where exactly this takes place. La Paz in Baja California. Okay, I was pretty sure it was in Baja California. It takes place in about 1900. Beautifully written. I love John Steinbeck's writing, so that's not surprising to me. The story, again, is just exceedingly tragic. And I think I know why it feels a little bit like The Old Man and the Sea, because it does have that feeling of it being a story that has been told and passed around, and it's just now getting written into this form. It has that feeling of like, have you heard about the family who found the pearl? Or have you heard about that old man who got that giant fish? You know, it has that simplicity around the story of how simple yet like you would need to tell somebody. You would feel like you need to tell this story if you heard it. So I think that's why it feels very similar. My very first book for my very first day is done, and what would I rate this? I don't think it deserves anything less than 5 stars. It's not like an all-time favorite of mine. I'm not feeling incredibly stricken by it. Obviously, it's very sad. It's a very sad story. More than anything, the descriptions, especially maybe the last, like, quarter of this story are so vivid, and I felt so there. What have I been up to today? I have had a headache the last like couple days, which I'm finding really annoying, but I don't want to just like always be taking pain pills, so I'm trying to deal with it. This stained glass of lemons, I hung that up, and I also hung up a set of cards. One is a birthday card and one is a Valentine's Day card, and they're just so cute. I can show you them. I'm sure you saw them when I hung them up, but this is the birthday card, this is the Valentine's card. We can open them up and see that they're signed by somebody, but I especially love this one. I think this one's super cute. And then it's below the "Someone in Illinois loves you." Oh, and I did end up trimming my hair, and I think it does look quite a bit better now. And I also put some oil in it so that it could, I don't know, it just felt so bad. So I'm gonna go clean the bathroom now. Don't particularly want to take you with me for that adventure because it'll be gross. Should I pick out my book for tomorrow, or should I just do that tomorrow? I do tend to want to like rush through things, and I'm like, well, why don't I just read the second book now? That's not the point. That's not what this is. So I realized in that last clip my microphone wasn't on, so hopefully the audio isn't terrible. But I have been looking at my shelves. Also, did mop the bathroom and cleaned a few things, took the trash out, that kind of stuff. I've been very productive today. Despite, I think I got up at like 11 or something crazy, but that's just because I had finished reading Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. I finished reading that, and so a lot of my morning was taken up by doing that as fast as I could before my library rental was due. I'm really happy with how the house is looking right now. So I've been looking at the books that I have in my TBR and what I think would be a relatively quick read that I'd be able to do in one day for the rest of this week. I'm gonna do something crazy and also include some short stories. So if I want, I can read some short stories as well. I did just read a John Steinbeck, but I did also have Of Mice and Men on my TBR, so I might read Of Mice and Men. I also have this on my TBR, rereading Happy Ever After by Tolstoy. This was one of my favorite things that I'd read, but that was like before I really read that much, and so I'm really curious if I still like it. So I could just read Happy Ever After. The other option is I could read The Death of Ivan Ilyich for the first time, or The Cossacks. So that's an option. What I really think I want to read tomorrow is either The Birds or The Frogs. I'm just feeling so called to one of these. I'm really just so curious. This book does look huge. It's not that big. Like, it's not that bad. So it could be okay. Then I have these skinny little books. The Loved One, Bridge to Terabithia. This seems fairly short, No Signposts in the Sea. And Weasels in the Attic, which was a book that I was saving for a specific reading vlog, where I read a second book from an author that I gave 5 stars in the past. Some other options, I could read The Water of Thought, Ace double feature. It should not be that long. The font's quite small, so that could be longer. I could read some short stories from Things. For the rest of the night, I'm going to do some editing. Before I sign off for tonight, I just wanted to read some comments from people, because the reason I'm doing this is because of all of you. Geraldine Granger, favorite of the channel, said, I just checked out Wind, Sand, and Stars from my library. So excited to read it. That was my favorite book that I read in 2024. I really hope you like it. I am actually so nervous, to be completely honest. So that's all I got for today. I'm gonna check out for the night. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, consider sharing it with a friend who you think would also like it. Consider liking and subscribing, and I will be back again tomorrow with my second video for reading 7 books in 7 days for 700 subscribers. Okay, bye.